Alright, welcome back. So, we've managed to get all the buildings in this little section completed and paused. Our woodcutter's on its limit, which is good. And yeah, I've told some of our guys to go and get us some logs, because that's what we're going to be needing. So, straight on with the building. I want to extend this canal further up and get some more houses on this side. So, let's do that. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to take it down to ×5. Sometimes I feel a little bit rushed when it's on ×10. So, yeah, let's get our ×8 up. And what did we have here? We had fishing. So we've got 2 canal pieces. Okay. So I'm going to mirror pretty much the same thing, but yeah, the fishing and the canal's going to be on the right hand side, so close to the houses. So, oh, that's annoying. I put a little bit of road there and it's getting in the way. So let's ×10. Prioritize. Come on, guys, get it shifted. Get it shifted. Get it shifted. No, not that piece. That piece. Lovely. Okay. Let's try that again. 1, 2, and a bit of fishing. And rinse and repeat. We're going to need, yep, 1 filler piece. There we go. Okay. So we can, yeah, we can speed this back on again now. Let's underline the sides of the canal. Now, these road textures, you may have noticed that we have got many more. Many more. One of the new mods I've added, well, we've got a specific sort of extra third-party mod that's adding a number of different road textures. In 1.5 we have this sort of moss road, which is a pretty nice texture actually. We're going to probably be using that to replace the dirt road we've got in the centre and around this sort of trade industrial area. So yeah, very good cover, and that's a stone road. So yeah, 1 piece of stone to build this. Still got the white and the red brick, and we've got our 3 grasses, our sort of shale and sand. We've got our usual different coloured ones. We had these in the last episode, last series, but I never used them. They're just sort of block colours, and they sort of come with this mod that gives you these lighter textures, but they're no good. It doesn't look good, so we don't use those. But yes, a number of different colours here. These are different dirt roads and numerous different designs. Very hard to sort of see without laying them all down. I might do a just a small video sort of showing you a bit about this particular mod, because there's so many different textures, and these are all just dirt roads. And then we've got stone roads, and again, just like mosaics, tiles, blues, just yeah, an array of different styles. It might be hard for you to see, depending on how you're watching the video. I do record in HD, but yeah, it might need just a separate video just showing you all these different types of roads and mixed roads. Yeah, so what do these need to build? Yeah, log and stone, but again, I think it's like 36, 40, something like that. There's quite a lot. So yeah, I think that's from the same mod author who's done the who's changed like the texture as well. I'll double check that. But yeah, so loads and loads to choose from for like speciality areas, and use this sort of mosaic tile. So yeah, we'll be exploring that in more detail further on into the series. Okay, how are we getting on over here? We've got 6 labourers, 6 builders. How are we doing for food? Let's keep an eye on that. 9,500, we're okay there. Tools are good. Trying to get the tools up. We're going to need many tools to supply to the guys working in the mines. And yeah, what was I doing? I was chatting about roads. I should be laying it. Let's underlay that, and then we're going to want it to deep. Now down here, yeah, I'm going to want to throw in another hospital. So I'm just seeing where this runs. Just right at the edge. Okay, so we have a little bit of road's going to be in our way here. So remove a little bit of this diagonal road. Get cracking with that. So, let's bring up RK's hospitals. Yeah, I think we're going to pop that there. Okay. And then that'll allow us to put some more salt box houses along. And we'll leave a gap in between this hospital and these houses, just because the hospital is one deeper in, and if I want to run another row of houses behind, yeah, I'm going to want to access to that. So yeah, leave a little space and delete it immediately again because I put the wrong colour in. Okay, and we'll do a row of these because I want our population to grow. So we're going to be stretching our guys here, really. But yeah, the more people we've got, more people we can get into these fishing docks. Now, over here, how many houses have we got there? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, let's get rid of one of these last houses. So what I'm thinking is we haven't got any education, so we should put some in. And yeah, I'm trying to sort of think of what model would go here. Now we've got a new school in the 1.5 edition. We've got the original sort of schoolhouse there, as we all know and remember, and now we've got this one, which is a slightly bigger one-room schoolhouse. Don't know as yet if it holds more people or not, so we'll have a look at that. We'll be using this, but I just don't really think it fits. I mean, maybe, but it leaves a bit of space on either side. I was thinking something a little bit more low-key, maybe like the Japanese school, sort of a similar height to these buildings, and it sort of fits in quite nicely. So yeah, we're going to drop that in, and we're going to prioritise that, because obviously we want the people living in these houses who are going to be working in the industry to be educated. So it's going to be quite important, and yeah, that's going in. Right, what next, what next, what next? Well, let's pause some of these buildings because they're probably going to be a little bit overfaced. Yeah, let's just leave 3 on the go here and try and get this school done. Let's bump up our builder count 8 to 16, so we've got 1 guy for each building that needs to be done. Let's put 2 guys in this forester just to make sure we've got a decent supply of logs coming in. Yeah, so what we're going to put in this section? Well, I'm thinking stone quarry. Now we've got a new stone quarry to play with. It's basically a smaller version of it. So this was the original, and as we can all see, it is massive. And it sort of overlaps the road by 1, if you can see that. Whereas the smaller one, with a diddy size, it overlaps by 2, so you can actually sort of have this front covers over the walkway. So that's what we're going to do. We've got 2 width roads going up the sides, so let's throw a couple in. One there, one there. I'm going to pause these. We don't want these necessarily building straight away. And what I'd like to do is get these on the go. 148 stone. Let's do one of them. and then let's get some of our guys collecting more stone. In fact, let's do stone and iron. Be careful, I don't want to go in over the other side of the river. Ooh, look at that, there's loads. Go and get all that for me. Lovely. Okay. So our 7 labourers, they can go and collect all that. Oh, actually, let's make it 10. Yeah, so we've got 2 small quarries. What we're going to do here, let's put some road in, see what we're doing. Again, sticking with a double. And yeah, well, we've got 4 carvers here, so it might be overkill for wood, and we might want to get some jade statues, and so let's put a jade quarry in. And that should fit quite nicely. Yeah, let's swing that in. Okay. Yeah, let's take this up. There. Let's pause that because we're not going to need that built straight away. How's this coming along? Yeah, this building is nice, isn't it? I love all the detailed tiles. Now you can actually underlay this with your own, but I've tried it, and it's sort of, you get that funny look where you've got little bits of green grass, sort of triangular pieces, and I actually like the base of this. I think it looks really good, so we're going to leave it. Do a little bit of neatening up around the sides, on the outer edges of this wall, but yeah, this is going to hold a decent amount of fish. So yeah, let's get this one going as well. Why not? We could do with a decent amount of storage, so we'll get them opened up. And yeah, over this side, I was thinking we could either put another jade quarry, but it might be too much. We don't need a huge amount of it. I think the wood is probably going to be a better money spinner. I think they make more statues with the wood than they do with the jade. So yeah, the jade we could fit in. Where is it? Quite easily, I think. But having sort of messed around and play tested it a little bit, I know for a fact that we're probably going to need some more woodcutters. So I'm going to put one of those in instead. Yeah, just throw that there. Separate them with a bit of road, and just a couple of small stockpiles just next to it. That's annoying. Let me get rid of that. Stockpile, stockpile. I always forget to click it twice to stockpile. Right. Okay. They're in. Right. So, what was the last piece on the canal? Filler. Fishing dock. Okay, so I think this time we're just going to put one canal dock piece in before we go for fishing, because we've got the well, each the fishing and these canal dock pieces are sort of 4 wide, and we've got 2 with the bridge and a 3rd with the filler, so it might overlap a little bit. But yeah, we're going to put it in anyway. And then a couple more for storage. Okay, so our little Japanese school's been built. Let's stick 1 teacher in there, take that down to 1. How are we getting on with our houses? They've been built, that's good. Let's get these on the go. Lovely jubbly. Okay, fishermen. Well, let's just keep it half of what we need. These need 2 each. So yeah, we've got 16 available. Let's put 8 in, and then again, if things get dire, at least we've got opportunities to bang them up without actually having to build more. What's our count at now? Okay, that's quite a lot. So, yeah, I want this to build, I think. I'll get this one finished. But I don't want to take away too many of our labourers. I want them to keep collecting that stone and iron. Still loads of it to collect. Okay. Right, well, what are we going to do on this section? Yeah. I'm thinking maybe another trader. Maybe cut the canal across or something like that. So, let's... Yeah. What are we going to do? Is that with a 6 or an 8? I don't know. What else are we going to need up here? Well, we've got, let's review, we've got possibilities for iron and coal. Wood cutting, firewood, wood carvings, stone, jade. So really we need to be thinking about, we've got lumber as well, so yeah, building supplies maybe. Or maybe actually bricks and glass as well. Yeah, furnace fuel. Could do with some of this. Let's put a couple of these in. Bit of road. Let's mark some stuff out. Again, just helps really so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, let's bring up the canal pieces. Let's see how big the 8 one is for the trading post. That's pretty big. What about the 6? It's really annoying when it goes to snow. It's very hard to see. Let's yeah. Let's put a 6 in. Bit more road. See what we can do. Maybe a little bit of a stockpile. Yeah, we're putting in some bridges, aren't we? Let's get the canal pieces back up. This is a 6. So, you know what? I'm going to wait till this builds first of all. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode and let this build offline, and then we'll come back and then we'll start filling in these canal pieces and join them up down here. So yeah, in a bit.